Okay, so we're firing up the table, and we're going to get the top all wet. Get our water flow. We're going to check all of our water flows, make sure everything's working right where they are. Something you do every time before running a load. And then it just fills your top. And again, all your adjustments are all the way around in the four corners that you want to do on these. And hence you can do that with on the water when it's running, so you know where your water is sitting and where you have it. Because I'm running a little coarser, we're just adjusting the table cord. So after panning, running it over the Predator and just panning off the light, you can see that's your actual concentrates out of all the product that we had. There's still Galena in there, and now we're going to see if we can get it out with the table. So now that the water is flowing decently, we're going to start the vibration, the shake on it. And now you can see it as it's coming across the top of the table here. You bring that camera up top, you'll be able to see there's all your heavier Galena. It's automatically running out. Some of the other is running out and into this one here, but you will notice very little of it's coming into the first tray, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, and all the heavies again are coming along the back, and you can see we do have heavies in here. And we'll rewash them back up to make them run on the table to make sure afterwards. It just speeds it up ever so slightly. But you can see in these lines here, okay, as they run down, any of the items that you really want to see are going to be down here in the end. And this does take a while to take and do, but hence why we just put it back up and let it run across and keep it wet, keep it moving. Time shot here, we'll run this probably 2, maximum 3 times over the table, just to make sure we extract everything out and to clean it up. And then we'll do a quick pan test, and it'll show everything that's there. see, we got a little bit heavier still sitting there, so we're just going to increase our backwater flow here. As you can see, it slowly works it down, works it out. Anything worthwhile is running down these lines. You'll still get a few of the little bit bigger pieces of galena that are still going to run down because they are heavy, which are getting into the category of the mineral lines, but all in all, most of it will be out of the way that it'll be easy to pan out. As you can see here, we've knocked these ones out. They're heavier, but they're still running over the line, which is saying it's going to go no more than to tray 2. The odd one will make it to tray 1, but nowhere near as much. And most of them, once the water catches it, it's just going to flip it over. And you can see, in reality, the galena is actually light enough, it's just running back right here. And it's slowly actually jumping over the lines and running itself back to the garbage chute. As you can see along here, there is a line of darks and gold as well, and it's sand. It's coming right off the line from here, brings it all the way down. You can see on the end here, you can definitely tell there's galena there, and it's coming into the garbage. These are all walking down, and they'll work themselves down to here and over, and then into our first tray. making a pool here. In reality, it's not. It's actually sitting there and doing a draw. And with us just washing it back up on the table, all we're doing is feeding the process that it's getting to separate into the lines. But otherwise, you can let it sit here and just run and go have your coffee or dinner or whatever, come back, and it'll be processed. And the nice part is, if you're not sure, you can rerun your garbage tray another time over it, and any of the others as well, just for a final cleanup. I personally like to run 2-3 loads of each one through, and then it's done. Running this with a combination of the Predator before it, that's the biggest key to actually having tailings to actually finish, because what you're doing is you're actually running finished product on it. So the Predator is a finishing table, finishing sluice where it brings it down to better concentrates, and this is a concentrator table, so it takes those concentrates and separates them and cleans them up and starts to help you get rid of more of the garbage. Getting close to getting it all down, then we'll let it run, clear the lines, and then we'll let it go to trays. Now we'll get it out there a little quicker. All the way back again, right to that back wall. It's telling us that really is probably just galena that you're seeing shine, but we can do a test on it after. And what isn't, we are literally knocking it out and into the mainstream line. Going to run for a while now until it's finished clearing, and when we're ready to do the cleanup, we will turn it back on and show you the cleanup of the trays.